America's Pop Culture Trivia Show.
Check it out.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. With Joe Parisi.
Here we go, guys. Episode 57 of America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. My name's Joe Parisi. Today I have for you 3 fast-paced rounds of pop culture trivia. 7 questions in each of the 3 rounds with just 5 seconds between questions to think of those answers. So you got to be quick. You kind of either know it or you don't. But at the end of each round, I go right back over everything I just asked and I give you all of the answers. So you're going to be reminded of some stuff you completely forgot about. You're going to learn some things. It's going to be all around a great time. So thanks for listening. We're going to get going. The 3 categories for the rounds today will be in this order: movies for round 1, music for round 2, and television for round number 3. Good luck. Now let's play.
Round 1.
Round 1, movies. Question 1. This actor got his start in the business as a very small child. He was the star of the 1991 teen musical comedy Rock and Roll High School Forever, where in it he played a high school student and lead singer of a band called the Eradicators. Name the actor. Question 2. In the original Rocky film from 1976, who is the first opponent we ever see Rocky in a boxing match against? Question 3. In the 1996 movie Swingers, what is the name of the character played by Vince Vaughn? Question 4. Speaking of Vince Vaughn, a remake of a classic horror film. This 1998 movie starred Vince Vaughn as Norman Bates. Name the film. Question 5. In 1999, Kevin Spacey and Annette Bening played husband and wife Lester and Carolyn Burnham in what film? Question 6. Name the director of the 2020 Pete Davidson film, The King of Staten Island. And question number 7. What is the name of the foreign exchange student character played by Shannon Elizabeth in American Pie? That's going to do it for round number 1. Let's check your answers. Question 1. This actor got his start in the business as a very small child. He was the star of the 1991 teen musical comedy Rock and Roll High School Forever, where in it he played a high school student and lead singer of a band called the Eradicators. Name the actor. That is Corey Feldman. That ended up being a straight-to-video release for Corey Feldman, Rock and Roll High School Forever, the long-awaited sequel to the Rock and Roll High School film from the 70s. Question 2. In the original Rocky film from 1976, who is the first opponent we ever see Rocky in a boxing match against? Remember, it's in that gymnasium with the big picture of Jesus on the wall right at the beginning of the film? The answer is Spider Rico. That's who he was fighting. Question 3. In the 1996 movie Swingers, what is the name of the character played by Vince Vaughn? Trent. Question 4. A remake of a classic horror film. This 1998 movie stars Vince Vaughn as Norman Bates. Name the film. That is Psycho. Question 5. In 1999, Kevin Spacey and Annette Bening played husband and wife Lester and Carolyn Burnham in what film? American Beauty. Question 6. Name the director of the 2020 Pete Davidson film, The King of Staten Island. That is Judd Apatow. And question 7, what is the name of the foreign exchange student character played by Shannon Elizabeth in American Pie? That is Nadia.
Round 2.
Round 2 is a music round. Question number 1. The songs I Wanna Be Sedated, Blitzkrieg Bop, and Teenage Lobotomy were all made famous in the 1970s by what band? Question 2. A chilled-out electronic alternative song from 1996 called Six Underground. It was by what group? Question 3. This band gave us the alternative rock songs Stupid Girl, Only Happy When It Rains, and I Think I'm Paranoid. Name the band. Question number 4. This rock band found mainstream success in the early 2000s with their single, Hate to Say I Told You So. Name the band. Question 5. I'll Be There For You by the Rembrandts was the theme song for what television show? Question 6. Fat Lip and In Too Deep were both hit singles for this band, fronted by singer and guitar player Derek Whibley. Name the band. And question 7. The lyrics, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, is from a 2001 rock alternative metal song called Bodies. Name the band behind this song. And that's it for the music round. Let's see how you did with these. Question 1. The songs I Wanna Be Sedated, Blitzkrieg Bop, and Teenage Lobotomy were all made famous in the 1970s by what band? The Ramones. Question 2. I love this song. A chilled-out electronic alternative song from 1996 called Six Underground. It was by what group? Sneaker Pimps. Question 3. This band gave us the alternative rock songs Stupid Girl, Only Happy When It Rains, and I Think I'm Paranoid. Name that band. That is Garbage. Question 4. This rock band found mainstream success in the early 2000s with their song Hate to Say I Told You So. Name the band. That's The Hives. Question 5. I'll Be There For You by the Rembrandts was the theme song for what television show? Friends. Question 6. Fat Lip and In Too Deep were both hit singles for this band, fronted by singer and guitar player Derek Whibley. Name the band. Sum 41. And question 7. The lyrics, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, is from a 2001 rock alternative metal song called Bodies. Name the band behind this song. Drowning Pool.
Round 3.
Your third and final round on this episode is all about television. Question 1. Time travel plus Scott Bakula starring as Dr. Sam Beckett. Name the show. Question 2. Beginning in 1980, Tom Selleck starred as a private investigator living in Hawaii on this show. Name the show. Question 3. Multiple choice. What year did Married with Children debut on television? 1987, 1990, or 1992? What year did Married with Children debut? 87, 90, or 92? Question 4. Name the actor who from 1985 to 1992 played MacGyver on the series MacGyver. Name that actor. Question 5. A medical-related dramedy that debuted in September 1989. Much of the series is spent inside Eastman Medical Center in Los Angeles. The star of the series has an on-screen best friend named Vinny Del Pino. Name the show. Question 6. Aziz Ansari from Parks and Recreation plays aspiring actor Dev in this Netflix series that debuted in 2015. The show's title alludes to a figure of speech. Name the show. And question 7. It started as a series of comedy sketches called The Family, featured on The Carol Burnett Show. This series, once it became its own show, starred Vicki Lawrence. Name the show. That's going to do it for round 3. Let's check these 7 answers and see how you did. Question number 1. Time travel plus Scott Bakula starring as Dr. Sam Beckett equals what? Name the show. That's Quantum Leap. Question number 2. Beginning in 1980, Tom Selleck starred as a private investigator living in Hawaii on this show. Name the show. That's Magnum P.I. Question 3 was multiple choice. What year did Married with Children debut on television? Was it 1987, 1990, or 1992? The answer is 1987. Question 4. Name the actor who from 1985 to 1992 played MacGyver on the hit series MacGyver. Name that actor. That's Richard Dean Anderson. Question 5. A medical-related dramedy that debuted in September 1989. Much of the series is spent inside Eastman Medical Center in Los Angeles. The star of the series has an on-screen best friend named Vinny Del Pino. Name the show. I think the best friend was the giveaway for the people who knew it. Doogie Howser, MD. Question 6. Aziz Ansari from Parks and Recreations plays aspiring actor Dev in this Netflix series that debuted in 2015. The show's title alludes to a figure of speech. Name the show. Master of None. And question 7. It started as a series of comedy sketches called The Family that were featured on The Carol Burnett Show. When it became its own television show, it starred Vicki Lawrence. Name the show. That's Mama's Family. So being kind of a pop culture geek, the story of Mama's Family is actually pretty darn interesting. It was, like I mentioned, it's an offshoot of this skit that took place on The Carol Burnett Show, and then it became its own show. So that in of itself is kind of unique. It aired for those first 3 seasons on NBC. It was a network television show. In 1984, they canceled it because ratings weren't huge. It had dropped out of the top 50, so they just pulled the plug. About a year and a half later, this company called Lorimar Television that was dabbling in this new concept called first-run syndication thought that they might be able to breathe some new life into it and bring it back. Reruns of Mama's Family were performing pretty well, and they thought, you know what? Rather than try and reinvent the wheel with a new show, let's give Mama's Family another chance. So they bought the rights to it and started putting it out there, offering it to television stations around the country, new episodes in what was called first-run syndication. The whole concept behind first-run syndication is a show is produced, somebody's paying for it to be made, new episodes, and it's not airing everywhere around the country on the same channel at once, like a network television show. These episodes, these seasons are just sold to any station around the country that wants to buy it, and they can play it, they can air it whenever they want. So maybe your town had Mama's Family, and the next town over, the next market over, didn't, because no station over there bought it. That's how first-run syndication worked, and Mama's Family had a lot of success with it. Very similar thing happened with the show Charles in Charge. Those are kind of the two shining examples of network shows that were canceled and brought back in first-run syndication. But it also happened to Punky Brewster, Silver Spoons, Webster, WKRP in Cincinnati. Remember that show Small Wonder about the little robot girl, Vicky? That show never had a network deal. That was 100% first-run syndication and was very successful. It was kind of the first of its kind to find huge success only as a first-run syndication show. You had no idea you were going to learn all this stuff about Mama's Family and first-run syndication. You just came for trivia. See, I throw in these little bonuses because I just get going off on these tangents. But this is the stuff I'm into. And if you're here listening to this show, I take it you're kind of into it too. And I appreciate you being here. This has been America's Pop Culture Trivia Show, episode 57. I'm Joe Parisi. I thank you, and I will see you next time.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show with Joe Parisi.